All right, so we're finished.
Yeah.
We've drank
My God.
all the coffee in Seattle.
Well,
Well, it feels
That is
like
not
it.
true.
Feels like it. This month we have drank a lot of coffee.
we have, but as we've been going through this, we've had coffee shops in the mind, and so I've been noticing all of the other places that we haven't gone to. There's so many.
Yeah.
So we could have done 60. We could have done 64. We could have done a true March Madness bracket, and
God, okay, well we could do 64.
absolutely killed ourselves.
We could do 64, but we have to start next weekend.
Yeah, and do it for like a year.
And do it for a year.
Yeah, that would be maybe a little crazy, but
Oh,
I'm
God.
sure we could find 64 local independent coffee shops in Seattle to compare.
Yeah.
So
It's hurting my head just
if
thinking
we
about
feel
it.
ambitious,
So let's do some final thoughts before the voting.
okay.
So I'm gonna start. I have definitely had some good coffees. Vivace and Cherry Street are my two most favorite coffee shops in Seattle.
Huh.
Who
They
would-
made it to round 1, huh? Or round 3, huh?
I'm that good. They're that good.
I think you're right. I don't disagree with you that we've had great coffee there.
Yeah. I definitely understand the points of you and Alex thinking that Vivace and the people that work here are a bit pretentious. But I think that they stand up to that. I think that they deliver a really good espresso. And that is their life, that is what they do. And to kind of chime in on that, when I asked them what their specialty was, the barista said, "Our espresso is our specialty, and any drink you put it in will be the best in Seattle."
It's a good thing I wasn't there.
Yeah.
What would you have said?
I probably just would have walked out the door.
I think she would have been a bit ragey. but the thing is that they back it up. It's good. It's probably the smoothest espresso in Seattle that I've had.
It's definitely smooth.
And it's flavorful, and I think it brings out the best qualities of what they mixed it with. Like I liked your oat milk latte today better than the Cherry Street one because it brought out that roasted nuttiness of the milk. I like my milk latte, my whole milk latte, because I could definitely taste the moo cow with it. But that's what I look for in a latte. It's really hard for me. Like, it's honestly a hard call for me because I love both places so much. What are y'all?
But it sounds like you're leaning towards Vivace.
I'm thinking I'm leaning that way, but we're still talking. So what are y'all's thoughts
I'm
before?
gonna be shocked if you vote for Cherry Street after all of that, saying that the drinks were better at Vivace.
Oh, we're not to the vote stage.
Oh,
yet.
okay. Well, not to. All right. I would have to agree with you. I think that the latte that I had at Cherry Street was really good and really enjoyable, but it was a little heavier on the milk and a little light on the kind of coffee espresso flavor. Whereas here at Vivace, I got a little bit more of a roasted coffee flavor along with the oat milk, and I didn't feel like I was just. I mean, they're both really, really, really good and pretty similar. But I agree. I liked the roasted flavor of the one at Vivace more, I think.
So I think that, whether it was on accident or design, I thought Cherry Street's coffee went with the milk alternative a little better than Vivace did. Like you said, Vivace is very smooth, but I think, personally, I thought that kind of let the oat milk overwhelm the espresso flavor. I liked a little more of the flavor of the Cherry Street with the oat milk, and I really liked the whole milk latte that you had here at Vivace.
Yeah.
It was really good, but I think they haven't maybe fully adapted to not letting milk alternatives overwhelm their coffee.
Well, and dramatic pause as I start a new section. Yeah, and I think you're right. I think that at a Vivace, they definitely focus on like the classic interpretations of their drinks. Like if it like, so you could tell they spend a lot of time with their whole milk lattes, and I don't think oat milk is a relatively new thing in Seattle. So I think you're right. I think they're still getting there. I thought that the one that Krista had, that y'all's oat milk lattes here were a little bit better in my opinion, but I totally understand where you're coming from. So any other thoughts before we vote? All right.
I like the ambiance better at Cherry Street. I think the ambiance at Vivace feels sort of chaotic to me. It feels a little crowded, and I don't feel as comfortable sitting in there. I feel like I'm in the way somehow.
I feel the same way about both places.
Cherry Street, I feel like I can go upstairs and kind of get away from people a little bit. It's loud and echoey if there's a lot of people in there, or even when it's half full.
I guess.
But I feel like I don't feel like I'm in somebody's way.
Yeah, and we've only gone to these places on weekends. Cherry Street during the week is chaotic like this.
I can imagine that.
Except it's work chaotic unless weekend chaotic.
Yeah.
So I put them in the same category as far as ambiance to be for myself.
Yeah.
And I think we talked about this a little bit when we did the very first show. But I also am not a big fan of the ambiance of the Vivace. I think it's a little too echoey and open. It doesn't feel very cozy in there to me.
Mm-hmm. Unless you're back in the study room.
Yeah.
But we can't record back there because it's a quiet study room.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is nice if that's what you're looking for. But
It was kind of surprising to me when we were here with Arlene, and Arlene said that this was one of her favorite places to just hunker down and drink coffee and read, because she goes back into that room.
yeah.
So there's that.
True.
All right. Well, we're gonna get into the voting now. I'm gonna go ahead and vote first, which I don't normally do, but I'm gonna vote Vivace. I think that they do have the smoothest, most supportive espresso in Seattle. From
Most
what
supportive?
Yeah, because it supported whatever I drank. It was great in the mocha. It was great in the mocha. It was great in the latte.
Okay.
Both times. I picture myself, if I was in Italy, having just a little cup of Vivace espresso, on the street side, as people go by on their mopeds going, ciao. So,
I thought about demanding little sugar packets when I ordered mine. Just if you guys think you're Italian, where's my sugar packet?
where's my sugar packets? But
Yeah.
that would make you pretentious.
No. The fight continues.
The fight continues. So, my vote is for Vivace for all those reasons. Alex?
Well, probably no surprise, and I did try to give them as fair a shake as possible, but I'm going to vote for Cherry Street just because I thought Vivace, like I said, didn't handle the oat milk quite as well as I thought Cherry Street did, and it was a little overwhelming. I mostly felt like I was drinking a cup of hot oat milk foam for them until I got to the very bottom, so Cherry Street wins for now, for me.
Oh, Krista.
Pressure! I have to be the tiebreaker!
You've had so much coffee at both places.
It's really going against my agreeable nature because I cannot agree with both of you, and that's really hard.
That's true.
So I'm just gonna think about what I liked better and my favorite experience, which for reasons previously stated by both Danielle and myself, I liked the drink at Vivace better. I thought I actually had a kind of the opposite experience of you. I felt like the espresso stood out a little bit more with the Vivace. So I don't know. Everybody's palate is different. And yeah, I think the pretentiousness is a little annoying, but
So
I think they've earned their reputation.
So what's your vote again?
Vivace.
Vivace.
Vivace wins.
Vivace wins. Vivace on Capitol Hill, everybody. Next time. Ah!
Well, I mean, now they've got a target on their back, right? They're the place to beat. So
They are the place to be. Alex, your
Alex,
job.
you can scour the city for places that are better.
I'm ready.
And
Dramatic
try to convince
pause.
us.
Dramatic pause.
We can do some follow-up. So Alex can try to convince us
Yeah.
of something better, and we can do a follow-up vlog.
Yeah, your job is to find a place that can topple Vivace.
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. Thank you, everyone, for joining us on this.
So fun.
Yeah, we've had a blast to our ones of watchers and our mini.
Sometimes twos and threes.
Sometimes twos and threes, and
Hi, guys.
our hundreds of Instagram and Twitter followers.
Indeed.
So thank y'all very much. We've had a blast doing this. We've had a blast going to different neighborhoods. We've picked out a lot of places that we've seen along the way that we want to go and do vlogs at,
Yeah, for sure.
and that we have already started, and you'll start seeing that. And so if you've enjoyed this, follow us on Twitter, Seattleite of Love. Follow us on Instagram.
And hey, if you have a shop that you think would beat Vivace, let us know.
Yep. So hit subscribe, hit the alert button, follow us, email us at seattleitelove@gmail.com. And from the Seattleite of Love,
Signing out.
thank you for enjoying this video. Please feel free to join us on one of our many other adventures.